第13周，一起来练习一下。Lesson 1. Use your head. Well, Betty, you have a head for these things. How did the evening go? Did I make a good impression on my boss? Then, for real. You did okay, but you could have done much better. You really shouldn't have let your hair down so much. I know I was trying to get friendly with Dan. I guess I'm way behind the years in formal social occasions like this. Well, at least you don't have a big mouth like some of the people there. They were talking off the top of their heads and sounding like fools. I know better than to do that. 涉及到短语有 have a head for, to be good at, to have a talent for, have a big mouth, to talk too much, to brag. Let one's hair down, to relax, to act without inhibition. Talk off the top of one's head, to speak without thinking. Wet behind the ears, inexperienced, novice. You know what bothers me? I know that I'm head and shoulders above the other men in intelligence and ability. I'm really the only one that deserves a promotion. Well, Tom, give yourself a big hand. What do you mean? Oh, I'm just talking tongue-in-cheek. Actually, I know that you've sweated blood to get where you are, and you deserve the recognition. Thanks for the vote of confidence. Anyway, the opportunity to impress my boss slipped through my fingers. It's okay. You have another chance at outdoor company barbecue this weekend. Just keep your head and you'll do fine. 涉及到短语有 be head and shoulders above, to be superior to be better than, give one a big hand, to applaud, to congratulate, keep one's head, to maintain control, slip through one's fingers, to be a lost opportunity, sweat blood, to work very hard, tongue-in-cheek, in a joking way. Lesson 2. Pie in the sky. Well, I chewed the fat with Stan today. How did it go? Fine. I acted cool as a cucumber. I wasn't about to say anything that would sound foolish. Good. Did you say anything about last night? Only that it was the greatest thing since sliced bread. I hope you didn't express it that way. No, not at all. Actually, I pulled his leg by telling him that the raw fish appetizers turned my stomach. Tom, you didn't, did you? Don't you think I'm naughty as a fruitcake? Of course not. 涉及到短语有 the greatest thing since sliced bread, fantastic, absolutely wonderful, chew the fat, to converse, to talk informally, cool as a cucumber, calm, in control, naughty as a fruitcake, crazy, mentally unstable, pull someone's leg, to tease, to joke, turn one's stomach, to disgust, to repel. Did you ask him about the promotion? Yes, several times, but he didn't respond much. It was like pulling teeth. What did he say? He told me that I was qualified for the promotion, but that I shouldn't pull all my eggs in one basket. That isn't very encouraging. I know, however, I caught wind of the fact that I'm a leading contender for the new position. Now that's encouraging. So it's not pie in the sky, then? No, the idea of getting a new office, more money, and my own secretary is enough to make my mouth water. 是叫短语有 catch wind of, to learn of unofficially, like pulling teeth, very difficult to overturn, make one's mouth water, to cause great anticipation, pie in the sky, unrealistic, unattainable. Put all one's eggs in one basket to concentrate excessively in one area. Lesson 3. Knee deep in trouble. Harold, I need your advice. I'm knee deep in trouble with Sally, and I don't know what to do. How do you think that I can help? Well, you know Sally like the back of your hand, don't you? Maybe you know some way that I can convince her about my plans. What I know best about Sally is that she was born with a silver spoon in her mouth. She's used to having her way. I know, but how can I get her just to talk to me? She's been keeping me at arm's length all week. Look, Bob, I really don't like to stick my nose in other people's business. 世界的短语有 be knee deep in trouble, to have serious difficulties, born with silver spoon in one's mouth, having led a privileged existence, keep one at arm's length, to avoid contact with, know like the back of one's hand, to be very, very familiar with, stick one's nose in other people's business, to interfere in the affairs of others. It's obvious that Sally is still very upset. Whatever you say at this point will fall on deaf ears, don't you think? I guess so, but this is bothering me so much that I don't eat very much. Before long, I'll just be skin and bones. Maybe Sally just needs more time to cool her heels before she'll talk to you. However, maybe she'll never forgive you. I just don't have the stomach for this kind of situation. I'm sorry. Look, if you keep fighting tooth and nail to get Sally back, I'm sure she'll appreciate your effort and change her mind. I hope so. Maybe if I send her some nice roses every day for a week, she'll be willing to talk to me again. It's worth a try. 世界到短语有 cool one's heels, to calm down, to regain control, fall on deaf ears, not to be accepted by someone, fight tooth and nail, to make every possible effort, skin and bones, very thin, emaciated. Lesson 4. Not for all the tea in China. Why do you look so glum, Will? Why are you crying in your beer like that? Oh, my girlfriend Betty is out to lunch. She says that she doesn't want us to date regularly anymore. You've been dating her for a long time, haven't you? I'd go bananas if I was dating one girl that long. That's easy for you to say. You are not in love. That's true. Going with only one girl just isn't my cup of tea. I like all girls. Coming to the beach is my favorite activity. It's great fun to just relax and talk to the girls. You must be rolling in dough to afford so many girlfriends. That's my only problem. I'm not. 世界的短语有 be one's cup of tea, to be one's preference or interest, cry in one's beer, to feel sorry for oneself, go bananas, to become crazy, out to lunch, illogical, irrational, absurd, rolling in dough, to have lots of money, to be rich. Say, what do you see in Betty anyway? Well, for one thing, she's really a smart cookie. She's gotten straight A's in all her classes so far. For me, intelligent girls are the pits. They think they know so much more than guys do. That must be because you don't know very much then, Henry. Funny, Will. School is a piece of cake for me. That's because you never study. You want to graduate, but you don't want to work for it. You just want to have your cake and eat it too. If you like Betty so much, then you shouldn't bottle up your feelings. You should go talk to her and pour your heart out. Ask her to take you back. Ask her to take him back? Not for all the tea in China. 是对的短语有 a piece of cake, very easy, a smart cookie, intelligent, clever. Have one's cake and eat it too, to want everything to be your way. Not for all the tea in China, under no circumstances. Pour one's heart out, to explain one's true feelings. The piece, undesirable, unpleasant. That's all for week 13. See you next week.